Hello guys, today we learn how to create an XML from database using C. To implement this, you have required Visual Studio 2015 or any other versions and SQL Server 2000 or upper version. What is the benefits of XML? Let's see. XML supports information exchange between computer systems such as website, database, and third-party applications. Predefined rules make it easy to transmit data as XML files over any network because the recipient can use those rules to read the data accurately and efficiently. Means we can transfer the data from one system to another system through the network from one location to another location through the internet using the XML. Here I have a database and I have used to code C# to create XML. Like our XML output look like this: employee details, that is root element, employee child element, and employee ID, employee name, salary, employee city. That is children of the parent employee. Same other record: employee, employee ID 2, employee name, salary, employee city, Punjab. It's maybe multiple records of employee details and employee details. That is the simple XML output. Now you can to achieve this. How can do this? First, let us understand one by one. First, we need a database like a database test, and I have a table employee, and when you run this, you can see the employee record. Employee record look like this, like Raj, Adam, Rahul, Riya here. There are 5 records in the table employee. From this table, we need to create this XML. First, we will make the SQL connections. SQL connection con equal to new SQL connection. You put data source, user ID, and password. After that, we can write a SQL statement string SQL equal to select star from employee. Then we have defined a new dataset dt equal to new dataset, and create a SQL adapter. So defining a SQL adapter D equal to new SQL data adapter, and put here you can put SQL connect and string and connection strings. After that, we need to fill the data set. Fill in the data set. So how can we fill in data set? DA data fill, and data set you define DT. So DT and name you can give the name of data set like employee details. After that, we need to how to create XML. First, create a XML document. XML document, make object of it XML doc equal to XML document. Also need to add the namespace for this XML document. What namespace will be? Let us see. First, open Visual Studio 2015. Click on XML. Here you can see I have already made a one SPX files. Create XML from database. Click on this and go to code. So for adding a namespace, you can see using system.xms. Now you can see here SQL data adapter equal to DA new SQL data adapter SQL cons, and fill data set you can see DA dot fill DT imply details. After that, you need to create the XML document. Create the XML document, make objective XML doc equal to new XML document. Now I want to create a root element, like you can see employee details. So accordingly we will do the coding and get the output. So here you can see XML element, make object it root, and XML doc you can see dot create element. In create element we write a root like imply details. Then after creating the element we need to append in XML doc. So for appending what you will write XML doc dot append child and then you put root element. So first from this root element will be created. After that there is a imply. Imply then after that this one you can see number of records in imply detail. So first we will take it into the data table. So get the data table from data set. Simply write data table object data table equal to dt dot tables imply details. Already we have put data set. So from this we will get the data set value implied details in data table, and now we iterate through each data row and create an XML element. You can see imply, so need to create an element imply implement. So same way we can create how we are creating a root element. So simply we do XML element make object imply then XML doc dot create element imply. So this tag will be created. Append this into the root element. So what is root element? Root you can see root dot append child then imply. So this will be appended in this root element. Then after creating root element we need to create a child element, children element. So that is imply id. So again you can create like create an append create and append child element. XML element imply id. XML dot create element you can put here imply id. For the putting value means like this value 1. So what we will do imply id dot inner text equal to row imply id to string. Row id means here you can see row means we will get the value of that row of imply id which column. So this value will be set in this imply dot inner text. Same way also we can another children like imply name. So we will create a new element create XML element imply name XML doc dot create element imply name inner text row imply name dot to string get the value of imply name and imply dot append child. So here you can see after adding the root element then child element and again adding the children is child element. So simply what we will do imply dot append child then imply name. Also for the Sally tag need to create a new element to element is Sally XML doc dot create element Sally. Then get the value from database to the data table. So Sally dot inner text equal to row Sally. After doing this, we can write imply dot append child Sally. So Sally will be Sally tag will be created. And last like imply city you can see. So again we will create a new element XML element imply city. XML dot create element imply city and set the value like imply city dot inner text row imply city that is the data table value which which are getting from the database imply dot append child imply city. So you can see here all the tag will be added. Now this is the loop for each loop in data table in many records will be there so it will be done accordingly. And after that the XML dot inner XML dot to string this value will be shown in the text box. If you want to save in this in a file so also you can save it like XML doc dot save simply write and give the file name and location name. I put here static so you can put it dynamic and that dynamic folder XML will save. Now run the applications. Also, you can put like debugger points so you can get how can we implemented it. Now here you can see a one page create XML from database. Now click on button debugger point reshares and press F10. So when you can see fill method data field and check whether the value is present or not. So simply click dataset DT and click on this one. So you can see five records are there. And after that you can see root element will be created and value in data table also will be fetched from dataset, and here you can see loop in row. First time only one row will be there, like imply details. uh, this is table and one by one it will be created the children element. This is child element and then it is children element. When we see now and click this, so simply you can say imply details, imply ID. There is one record in this text. Now run this again. So this way a second record will be also added in XML. Now third times will be run and click on. So you can see all the record from database will be coming here. And now check whether this is XML is valid or not. Google.com and write here XML viewer online and click first one best XML viewer. Now paste the value. So you can see first you will get here as a object like imply details. There is five records imply five and 1 2 3 4 you can see starting from zero index, and you can see imply ID name Sally Mumbai. And also you can check whether this XML is valid or not. So click on this like XML validate. So click here, you can get valid XML. Now in beauty also you can format or beautify the XML. So click on this one. So you can see here it is a readable human human readable format like imply details, imply first record, my ID name, Sally, and this one, and third record, fourth and fifth, all record there, and as a XML format. Now this XML can be shared over the internet through the web services. Now also here you write for save the XML doc. So click on here and you can see first refresh it folders, and here you can get like file name data XML. So data XML. So you can also see that document will be created in a XML format. This way we can implement. Now this way here we are implementing the XML, create XML from database using C#. Now let us see some overview of code. Again, go to Visual Studio, stop and see one by one. So when here you can see open page viewer, I have take one button and one text box field. On button you have write the code to create XML. You can see button create XML click. That is XML connections. You can see data set I have defined, data adapters and data adapters. Put name of data set here. After that you can see here create XML document, then create a root element. Then again we have take the data set value in data table and iterate through each data row and create XML elements. So for each you can see data row in data table dot row, and after that you have create employee element, then child element of employee element, again child element of employee element. Here you can see, and last you to show the data in text box XML doc dot inner text. Through this way you can show the whole XML which have created in text box, and also you can save it into a file. Thanks for watching my YouTube videos. If you want to more videos, please subscribe my YouTube channel.